Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3275 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 30 moves to collect one ingredient. Now the ingredient is up here and I have to get it down here through this frosting. Especially tough are these top areas here. And then I've got licorice in the way, so even when I make stripes sometimes I can't reach over here. And I have to make stripes or wrapped or some sort of combo because I've got these candy cane fences. So I can't just make moves right next to this and have things clear out. It's going to be tough. The deal with the licorice is if I take out licorice on a turn, no new licorice should be able to form, but sometimes there's a 1 or a 2 turn delay that we'll have to watch for. Also, I've got ticking time bombs set at 8, obviously. And then also I've got these conveyor belts, and this is how the conveyor belts work. This comes to here, and then it goes up to here. And then it comes back down to here. And then the same over here. It goes from here to here, and then from here to here, and then from here to here. So if I can make a stripe like this, and then set it onto the conveyor belt, then it has a chance to go up here and maybe help up this way. But of course I've also got to be taking out the licorice at a regular pace and then being very careful to remove any ticking time bombs before they become a threat to me. And so it's hard to balance all of that, to take care of all of these different things. Now there are some really, really helpful opportunities that may come my way. If I can get stripe-trapped combos, that can take out a whole big chunk of things if there isn't licorice in the way. Here I'm going to be taking some licorice out. Ah, look at this. And then also, of course, color bomb stripe combos. Color bomb wrapped combos, although the wrapped candies tend to float down. And then my favorite of all is if I could make a wrapped combo way up high. But I will go ahead and take this. And I'm going to move this way so it also takes out these dangerous ticking time bombs. So that created a lot of freedom for me in the center. But the center is usually one of the easiest places because the top it's hard to reach all the way up here, and the bottom sometimes it gets filled in with licorice more. So even though I was able to get that part done, it doesn't mean that I'm feeling great about my progress so far. Now I can't hit any licorice, so that means more is going to float down. This is where I start to look for opportunities maybe to concentrate the colors, taking out a particular color that doesn't look very prevalent. I was taking out orange. And that way I can concentrate the colors down. But I have to be careful about that because let's say I take out all of the orange and then I get an orange ticking time bomb. I'll have nothing to match it with. So on levels with ticking time bombs, we do have to be a bit careful about that approach. You know, I'm going to do this to line up the blue together. I know that I'm inviting the licorice, and I know I have some dangerous ticking time bombs. Ooh, I could take this out. Yep, let's go ahead and do it. And then I've got this positioned now where I should be able to remove it without trouble. And then I've got this guy to deal with as well. But here we go, a stripe along here. And now it's up here. Of course, it doesn't matter because I've got licorice in the way. But I can drop that licorice out. The problem is I can't send this off, and I've got this very dangerous situation going on. And no clear path to take care of it, so this might do me in here. Oh well, so there's the dangers of the ticking time bombs. With 11 moves left on the board, I wasn't able to complete this, and that is one of the pitfalls on this board. Let me go ahead and pause the recording. I'll meet you back here with a new attempt. I'm not going to show you absolutely all of my epic fails, but I will show you any that I find instructive, and hopefully soon I'll be showing you a win. Be right back. Okay, here we go. Oh well, didn't really get to use that stripe the way I'd wanted. Let's see if this will work better for me. I'm going to keep moving it over closer and closer to here if I can. Ooh, or set it with a stripe. That would work. Look at this. No, don't blow up at me. All right, now I also did a very good job of clearing out the licorice here, so I can do this and really clear out a great deal. So that gives me a lot of hope. But with hope comes some responsibility. Now I have to be extra careful with all of my choices because I don't want to blow up again. I could do this, and it would make a stripe, but it would also blow things up. This would take off, but the stripe is aimed here. I don't think that's a bad choice. I could also do this, but this is more immediate. Oh, well, no, it's not because the licorice came down just at the wrong time. Very inopportune moment. All right, so every time I play, win or lose, hopefully I get a better feeling for how the board operates. Okay, color bomb. Oh my goodness. What in the world just happened? That was crazy ridiculous. All right, let's try this all again here. This is going to come up to here. Here's a stripe. Wacky stuff happening, folks. Oh no. I'm probably just going to have to take out all green, aren't I? Well, let's... Nope, I can do this, which wastes the stripe, but it doesn't waste the color bomb. And actually, it wouldn't necessarily waste the color bomb because taking out a color will concentrate everything else down. But I would like to see that set up with a special if I can manage it. Oh, here we go. I'm going to do this, and then it may come around and help. Oh, no. Stink. Okay, here. I did this. I took out a licorice. I'm going to do this. There should be a blue that takes this out, right? Oh, maybe not. I'm going to tempt fate anyway. Oh, good. We got that. It's all worked together. Okay. I forgot to check to see how much of this we had going. At first, it may not have even been any help. But I feel like it probably was, right? All right, let's see. I'm going to put this onto the conveyor. Oh, I want to slide that over. This isn't helpful. I don't have anything here that needs to get got. Except it would take out a licorice. It would take out a licorice. All right, I'm going to do it to remove the licorice. And this is helpful. Now, of course, I have more licorice. Let's remove that. Let's go ahead and do this. We've got to get these ticking time bombs taken care of. Oh, look at this. This is good. We're setting things off. That's gone, so no more ticking time bombs are an issue. It's just these two guys, which is not surprising. We'll drop this onto the conveyor and see if there's any way to match it up with the stripe. Nope. Oh, well, we have a different one on the board now. This is going to come up here. If I get amazing luck and this stripe happens, it wouldn't matter because I've got licorice in the way. Oh, but that's technically the general gist of what we need to do. I think it was instructive because we got close and we looked at a few different opportunities and weighed what might happen. I'm going to pause the recording and come back again and see if I can do better next time. Okay, well, this is a fairly good place to start, I think, maybe. Look at this. We're taking some things out. So getting some of this licorice out of the way so that hopefully when I'm able to put this with a special, now these will never meet. This is going to come up here and then back to here. So I have to find a different special, but eventually, hopefully I'll get a special set with this and there'll be a nice clear path for me. I'm going to take out that and I'm going to hope to set this off. Ooh, look at this. I'm going that route. I'd better do that. And now there's 3 here. 2 actually would work really well. I don't really need all 3, but it wouldn't hurt just to have that gone, and I don't see a better move. I don't see a way to drop any of these down to help. So let's do that. I've got this now that I need to watch out for. But I've got others also that are threatening, like that right there. How did I think that was going to help? It didn't really, did it? Okay. So I can remove this, and you notice that we're just stuck with all of these things we have to keep working on. There. Now I want to take out more licorice, and take out more licorice. And now is the time to do this, before the licorice has a chance to come back. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, how in the world can I get those two together? If I drop this onto the conveyor... I need that down one. Alright, I know it's not good enough yet. But if I can leave this on the conveyor... Oh, stink. Oh, no, that's good, because this is set to come around next. So now I just have to take the slightest of moves. Something that's not going to affect anything else. And that's the way I beat it. That gets rid of everything. It wouldn't have in the beginning because I still had some double thick things. So that's a wonderful thing to have. But in order to completely beat it, you either have to have pared this all down to single layer thickness or get two of those on one board. It's tough, and there are a lot of problems that can occur, as we have seen. But stick with this one, and eventually you'll get your skill level so that if you do get a lucky board, you'll be able to make full advantage of it. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, including if you want to tell me that you got it done in, one try, I love to hear things like that. It's really encouraging for a lot of us. Put any of your comments below, and as always, thank you so much for watching.